Hey, what is up, my subscribers, and there are 100 of you. So, today I am doing something different, and I'm kind of excited. And it appears that the video is a little bit laggy. I expect that to change once I render it, but that's just what I'm viewing right now. So anyway, this is definitely something new. This is The Sims. I played The Sims a lot when it came out. I really just like building shit. I didn't really care too much about all the other stuff, which is why I never really got any of the DLC, and probably never really will. But anyway, I'm building a Southern Colonial style house today, and to kind of show that I decided to make some characters from Mafia 3 because they are the game takes place in New Bordeaux, the fictional it's kind of like a parody of New Orleans, and there is a Southern Colonial house in the game that they kind of discuss shit. I'm not creating that exact one, but I'm creating a kind of one that I like, I guess. So here we start to see me putting up the walls. Let me just pull out some of my notes. The Southern Colonial house is, as you can probably tell, mostly in the South. The South is known for the South of America, I guess. Not South America, but Southern America, where Trump supporters are. But the idea, I guess, sort of what this is I don't know where I'm going with that footnote there, but this is essentially a house. It's kind of a mansion in a way, I guess, mostly because of its size. These houses can be found on plantations, in the South, and they have low sloping roofs because not a lot of snow down there, well, little to none, so they don't need to have heavy sloping roofs to prevent the what's it called? The roof caving in. The radically sloped roofs that we see more towards the north are to prevent the roof from giving out. You might think, well, commercial buildings in the north do have a lot of flat roofs. I've seen flat roofs all over the north. So what's the deal with that? Well, the deal with that is that the north, there's a whole other system of roofing that comes with commercial buildings. Several plies of waterproofing. There's more structural things. Like once you start getting more people into one building, that's when the foundations and stuff start to get a little bit more stronger. Everything starts to change once you start adding more people to the equation. So that's what that is. So you might notice I'm using dark wood, black wood, I guess. I did this mostly for aesthetics. It may or may not be totally correct. I don't really know many trees that have black wood like this. It could have been treated, it could have been painted, as they often are, but I know that cypress trees, as I'm googling them right now to make sure that I'm not lying to anyone, cypress trees found where? I think they're from the South. And this is me typing with my left hand, and it hurts a little bit. South. Found in South. they are indeed found in the south of Florida, Texas. And, yeah. And they are kind of a dark wood, aren't they? Cypress tree wood, maybe? I think it's more of a light gray, to be honest. Cypress trees. No, it is just kind of a normal wood. But it does look very southern, so that's what I'm going. The bark is very gray. That's what I was probably confusing with. The bark is indeed very gray. So, yeah, there we go. So you might notice I'm now starting to put in some columns. That is kind of standard when it comes to any sort of Southern Colonial. Southern Colonials. I'll get a reference picture up, and I might put it in the video, might not. Southern Colonial house. And yes, there are indeed columns everywhere. And yeah, so the columns kind of come standard with it's to most of the time it's for design. You know, sometimes it's for you know, to hold up the roof, because there's normally a lot of overhang that comes with the roof, and not all Southern Colonial houses have this sort of wraparound wraparound porch is what I was thinking of. Wraparound porch. Not all of them have wraparound porches, because well, this is me being creative, not me really following everything that a Southern Colonial has to offer, but I have seen some Southern Colonials with wraparound porches, and I like wraparound porches, so I put a wraparound porch. So yeah, and so we're coming along here. This is me adding the second floor. I'm not going to be doing any furnishing. That will be a video for another time. This is purely for the outside, the exterior, as it's called. One thing that I don't understand about The Sims is that a lot of the time when you have you have houses and stuff. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to say here. Well, there's many different wall thicknesses that you have to take into account. So, wall thickness has to do with the climate. So, if you live in a very cold area, your exterior walls will be significantly thicker than, let's say, a Southern Colonial house. Your walls would be very thin compared. The walls would be very thin in a Southern Colonial because, the exterior walls, that is, because you don't really need to protect against cold weather. However, in other places, you do need that extra thickness in the walls to keep everything nice and warm inside your house. And that's the thickness of the wall means you can fit more insulation in, keep everything nice and warm. Are you loving these facts? I'm being very informative, despite me always stuttering and trying to figure out how to formulate my words in a cohesive manner, which is not something I'm really good at, but I'll work on it. So here we're putting up the siding, white siding. Sometimes they have brick, although I'm not really into that right now. I kind of wanted the white siding. I do like the white siding. It does look nice in this game. And yeah. So here we go, putting up the second layer here. I believe this is coming out pretty great. I like the way it looks. I hope that that this is I can't really hope anything, can I? This does look good, and it does show some examples of a Southern Colonial house. So, yes. I guess I'll talk about, there's not a whole lot to talk about. I essentially stated, I have all my footnotes here, and I read all of them already, so I figured, oh, geez, 10 minutes, you know, that's going to be easy. Actually, I did make 10 minutes. So, yeah. I wasn't prepared for the other 3 or so that is left over. So, some future projects. I plan on building I might start a theme series for buildings in The Sims. I'm planning on doing a Skyrim thing where I'm going to recreate all of the Skyrim buildings, well, all the Skyrim houses. Maybe I'll do things like Dragon Reach and stuff, but I do want to get the player houses in. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. If you're interested, I have no idea how these videos are going to play out, because I feel like they kind of apply to the Zoo Tycoon market, I guess, the Zoo Tycoon crowd, which are the most popular videos on my channel, and they're where they got me to 100 subscribers. But I'm greedy, and I want to get more subscribers, so I want to apply to more people, and I want to entertain more people, so that is that. So, here we go. This is the building. This is all done. It's kind of going to be a little bit laggy, or I don't know, but we'll see. So, here it is. You'll be able to see it again. Well, I'm going to be posting another video soon. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.